Denise, in the radio industry and even the DJ industry or hosting concerts, have you ever had a point where you kind of froze up and you just had to ad lib and think on your feet real quick?
Oh, all the time. So if you knew me, I am the most ungraceful person on the planet. I remember had to go on stage at a Toby Mac is a very well-known Christian artist. I had to go on stage at a Toby Mac show, and the whole stage was completely dark. And security was supposed to have like lights, like a flashlight on the stage, so I could walk. Well, they were nowhere to be found. So I had the light of my flashlight on my phone, which wasn't really doing anything, and I tripped on stage. And I didn't fall, but I tripped, and it was obvious that I tripped, and I was just like, had to ad lib. you know, and I've had to ad lib a lot, and so I'm not afraid to make fun of myself. It's you just gotta take it as it is. I don't take myself too seriously, and I'm okay with that. I think that's probably served me well.
When I first started doing this show in March of 2020, everything was scripted and I wasn't very good, I'll be honest. But I had a friend that was with TSN, which is like ESPN here. He believed in me and I ended up getting my first guest on. And then I had a couple more guys come on from the Toronto Raptors and the Chicago Bulls, and they gave me some advice. They told me, hey, it's okay to write points and notes down when you do your show, but talk to your guests like you're at a coffee shop or at a concert or out in public, because they told me natural conversation is much better than scripted, and their advice really helped me along these past 6 years.
Yeah, I think that's exactly true. I think it's very, very true. Just be yourself. Honestly, I get more out of my life just being myself than anything else, which is just, you know, so, so, so important in life. So yeah, I if I triple my words, so what? You know, the most embarrassing moment I ever had in radio, it was a live radio, and I was doing a morning show, and and I was in a spinning chair, and I went to turn to get something, and I was wearing slippery pants, and I fell off the chair
Oh,
right on the ground, live radio, and
oh,
I just said, for my next trick, guys, I'm gonna do a juggling act, and I just, made a joke of myself, and the phones lit up, and people were like, "What are you doing?" I mean, just it could have been a crazy awkward moment, but it ended up being a great moment.